morning. My name's Jim. You're watching The Cumulative Effect, and today's day 90 of my challenge to lose 50 pounds this year. So, I'll get right to it. You saw the weigh-in. I've lost 31 pounds in the past 90 days. And I know a lot of you are watching for the very first time, because for the very first time I have some content that might be meaningful to you. So let me tell you a little bit about what I've been doing. For the past 90 days, I've started every morning, just like I started this morning, with a aerobic circuit workout. So I'm using a set of dumbbells, this weight bench, and all this weight combined, and I go through a circuit routine every morning. Started off trying to do 20 minutes. That's up to 30 minutes. Today took a little over 31 minutes to get all the way through the circuit. So every day I start off the same way. For 90 days I've done the same routine basically. Tweaked it every now and then and add more weight and more reps to it, but basically the same routine. Second piece of what I do every day is I eat a low-carb diet. I'm not tracking carbs. I'm not strict keto or Atkins or anything like that. I basically just stay away from bread, potatoes, pasta, sugar, which includes natural sugar and fruits and things like that. But those things I try to shy away from. When I do eat them, I would eat them in very limited portions, very limited moderation. And I should, for me personally, throw in the fifth killer for me is rice. So those are the 5 things that I try and stay away from. Doing that has kept my carb total, when I did track my intake, between right around 35 carbs, let's just call it that. Some days I'm probably a little bit higher than that, some days I'm a little bit lower, but I'm in that range. So in Atkins, that would be their Atkins 40, I guess. But again, I'm not strictly going off of Atkins or keto. So it's just kind of using their principles, but my own judgment when it comes to what I want to eat and how I eat it. And then the last thing I've been doing is just overall general exercise. I keep track of my steps every day, and I try to get in a walk every day. So steps and walking are 2 totally different things. Walking, you want to build up a sweat like I have right now. You want to feel your breathing increased. It needs to be at a good pace. So I try and walk for about 30 minutes every day. I normally get that in 5 to 6 days a week. It's not as easy as the morning exercise. And then the steps throughout the day. So I'm not a big power stepper. I'm not doing 10,000 steps a day. In fact, I've only did 10,000 steps once this entire year so far. But right now I'm averaging around 6,500 steps a day. So half of that's from the walking, and then the rest is from just the daily routine, errand running, shopping, that type of stuff. You know, the motto of this channel is every step counts, so all of that adds up. All 3 of those pieces together is what's allowed me to lose 31 pounds in 90 days. You know, in terms of, do I crave anything? Do I miss anything? Can I, you know, what do I want to eat when I'm done? Nothing really. I've tried all the different low-carb things, options that are out there. You know, I've eaten a lot of cauliflower rice. I hated cauliflower before January 1st, basically, but I've been eating cauliflower rice. I can tolerate that. I've been eating some low-carb noodles. I did not care for any of the ones I've tried. My personal best so far, which I have a couple more bags of these now, is the Shirataki noodles. These are the ones that everybody says has a really bad smell to them. They're not kidding about that. But it does rinse off, and those, even though they're not the consistency of pasta, they have the best consistency to them compared to the other ones I've tried. And I've tried some low-carb breads and the fathead dough and stuff like that. Um, Most of that was just out of the novelty and keep my interest going in what I was doing. So to try different things and all of that, I think it helped me those first, basically that first month when, um, it is a little bit hard to stick to it and get the workout done and do all this stuff and stay on the diet, or stay on the eating lifestyle. Because it's not a diet. You really have to change your eating habits, and I think after 90 days, in some ways, I've changed those eating habits. For me, the reason why I got to the weight that I got to um, was really twofold. And the biggest piece of those twofolds was overeating. So my portion sizes were way too big. I have 3 daughters. When they were younger, they would order something, or we would make something, and they would eat a small portion of it, and I would finish theirs. So I was basically eating 2 meals at least every time. And then also my overall carb intake compared to my exercise. I wasn't doing any exercise at all the last 3 years, basically. Yeah, I was walking and getting in steps and things like that, but no real exercise. And I don't want to become an exercise fiend. I don't want to work out every day. I'm not looking to be a big muscle-bound guy. I just want to lose the weight that I need to lose and feel decent every day when I get up, and I'm pretty much to that point, but still have another 19 pounds to go before I'm satisfied that I've accomplished at least this challenge. Key pieces to this, to me, I'll start off in the morning. I do this circuit workout the very first thing in the morning. I try not to check email. I try not to do anything other than get up, drink some water, come down here and do my circuit workout so that it's done and out of the way. That is what's allowed me to do this for 90 straight days and not miss a day. If I tried to do this in the afternoon, like when I do my walks, I know I would have missed days because things come up, I get busy. So that's a key to me, is to get it out of the way very first thing in the morning so that it's done. The other key for me was eating 3 meals a day, not skipping any meals. Not eating a bunch of snacks in between. I do have some snacks once in a while. I didn't mention, I know a lot of you, this is your very first time seeing one of my videos, but I've actually filmed every single day for the last 90 days. It's on my channel. It shows everything I ate that day. They're short videos. I don't give you a 24-hour recap of everything that happened. So even the camera got tired of listening to me and cut off. So I'm back now. I believe I was talking about the most important piece of this, which was the doing the workout every morning, then my meal plans every day. So for the past 90 days, I've actually done a short video, and I introduce basically everything I eat that entire day. Once in a while, I'll taste this or taste that, things like that don't make it into the video, but pretty much what you see in that video is everything that I ate that day, in addition to drinking a bunch of water. And so, for example, today's menu plan, this morning I'll do some type of sausage and egg scramble. That's pretty typical, probably out of the 90 days so far. I've had that 82 of those days, so different varieties on that. Lunch is a little bit up in the air today because we didn't have any leftovers from our pizza, and last night I had hot dogs, so there's no leftovers left for me for lunch, but you'll see what it is later. And then dinner tonight will be the fettuccine alfredo that I didn't make last night. So we'll have fettuccine alfredo. I'll be using some of my smelly Shirataki noodles for my portion of that. So that's always key. Another key piece I found is that I eat every meal that I can sitting at the table. It's not so that I can focus or anything else. It's just a remembrance of when you're sitting in front of the TV or something else, you're not thinking about eating, you're thinking about watching TV, and you tend to overeat and want more and da-da-da-da-da. So If I'm not driving somewhere like you saw a couple of days ago, I try and sit at a table and eat every meal. So that's basically in a nutshell how I've lost 90 pounds. If you have any questions, I'm sorry, I wish I've lost 90 pounds. How I've lost 30 pounds in 90 days. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to help. Last thought is, was this hard? This was 100 times easier than I thought it ever would be. When I went into this, I set this challenge to take place over a year because I thought it was going to take that long and it was going to be slow and tedious and I was going to have to work super hard. I'm not saying I haven't worked hard at this. I'm just saying that the weight's come off easier than what I expected it to be. I haven't had food cravings, anything else like that. So in the most part, it's went super well. I'm really happy with the 31 pounds that have come off, and I look forward to getting the next 19 off. And I have a feeling the next 19 is going to be a little bit harder than the first 31, so we'll see how that goes. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy the meal plans as they come up, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
So breakfast is a little bit different than what I described before. Decided this being my 90 days and I've lost 31 pounds, I'd go a little bit all out this morning for breakfast. So what I've got here is a low carb piece of bread down there. That bread's homemade with just using some almond flour, some flax meal, and an egg. I stir it all up and you throw it in the microwave for like a minute and it turns into a piece of bread. Topped with some sausage gravy and a fried egg. In addition, I've got a cup of coffee and a glass of water. All right, here's lunch today. It's pretty typical sausage and peppers with a little bit of onion and mushroom in there, and about a tablespoon or two of tomato sauce mixed in. Got some Parmesan cheese on top, and a glass of water. So here's dinner. It's chicken broccoli Alfredo. For my pasta, I've used the Shirataki macaroni. It didn't smell quite as bad this time around as what it did the fettuccine that I made before, but as a comparison, once it's washed and that, you can't smell anything, so no worries about that. Carbs wise, that bowl has 6 grams of net carbs versus the fettuccine that everybody else is eating has 44 grams of net carbs. So